We were speaking on Dutchy recently, like the King Von shit, so we on to the next. But basically, I was gonna ask you this. When I interviewed Dutchy, he had gave a point of view of, he said he was snoozing at the gas station one time. Motherfuckers had got up with him. He fell asleep, dropped his blicks off, dropped everybody off. He went to some gas station in the hood he wasn't supposed to be in. He fell asleep. He woke up. Motherfuckers had a joint in his face, chased him down, blew at him. He got away clean though. But basically, what I want to ask you is this. He attributed that to divine intervention. He like, man, there was something that was with me that day. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever experienced something like that? And if so, can you give the fans a story like that? And you ain't got to say no names, nothing, just a scenario. Or not. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to talk about
The night I got shot with a Drake.
You got shot with a Drake?
Yeah.
Damn, talk about
my
that.
leg right here.
Yeah.
You know
Damn, I see that motherfucker too.
Yeah. So the night I got shot with a Drake, I was in Atlanta. And me and like, it was a lot of my homies. We was like 3-4 cars deep and shit. And to say the least, we had some shit going on. It was, it's beef in every city. And, I'm the same nigga everywhere, so it's always could be that anywhere. So, we all went to one of these females' crib that, was in the crew with us. You know what I'm saying? We went to her crib, and when we all pulled up, everybody got out, everybody that had pipes got out the car and went in the crib. Me and one of my homies, he was driving, I was in the passenger seat. We decided we finna go across the street to the gas station. You know what I'm saying? So we back out of the parking spot because we pulled in. We back out the parking spot, and as we backing out the parking spot, finna go out the parking lot, the car coming in the parking lot. Folks hanging out the window, Drake in his hand. Mind you, like, this his car, this our car facing this way, this his car facing this way, like, he just started letting off shots.
I'm gonna ask you this. I want you to finish your story, but I'm gonna ask you this, because Dutchy said them niggas was barefaced. These niggas was barefaced, so they was masked up.
I know who it was.
Damn, all right, you just finished talking. All right, go ahead. Yeah. Finish your story, my fault. I just want to hear that.
Yeah.
To get the visual.
Yeah, so when I seen it, I knew what time it was. I just really, I seen the Drake, I seen folks, I seen he had us dead to wrong. And I just, seen what was finna happen. I closed my eyes. Nah. When the shot, I'm hearing them, they coming through the window. Drake shells, 7.62s flying through the window. Glass busting all through my face. My legs is propped up on the dashboard. This is how I get shot in it. It's propped up on the dashboard. He's shooting basically through the front windshield. So, my eyes closed, and we still sitting here as he's shooting the car. So I'm thinking, my homie dead. He gotta be dead, because he ain't pulled off, so he gotta be dead. He got hit in his head or something, and it was just dead instantly, because he ain't moving. So I knew I was finna get killed, because the driver dead, so I'm not moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to die. You know what I'm saying? And when I was just finna set my fate, the car moved.
Damn.
The car moved.
When you said set your fate, what you just chopped it up, it's over with. Is that somebody from?
No, somebody. When I accepted that fate, folk.
The car moved.
Yeah. As soon as I accepted that fate, folk, the car moved. And we got up out of there. And the last shot before we really got past their car, he shot through the windshield, hit my leg.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember
So they chopped the whole car, but you the only one
chopped
got
the
hit?
whole car. I'm the only one got hit, bro. And I only got hit in my leg. You know what I'm saying? He point blank range, basically, and we only got hit in the leg. And I remember, it was even extra after that, because I had to run on my leg and everything, because I thought he was chasing us.
Damn. So y'all had to get out, bail out.
Yeah, we was belling up out of that bitch, and we was in Atlanta, it's a lot of one way in, one way out in the same complex.
I never been there.
So, we driving through that bitch, and it's dark. It's the country, it's the woods. So it'll be a big ass project and a bunch surrounded by hella country ass big trees. So at nighttime, that shit look like a forest, bro. You ain't gonna see nothing but what your headlights could see. So when it get black in the country, bro, it get pitch black. Like it's a lot of streets with no lights. You know what I'm saying? So, and there it's dark as hell. Folks driving to a dead end. I see the dead end. I swear to God, I thought I heard the gunshots. Man, cause the folks when we scratched out, they was still shooting. Man, I'm hearing them bitches. I'm thinking he chasing us. Man, I panic. I belt out that bitch on one leg and used my shit too. Belt up out of that bitch, bro, and we got to the hospital that night. But I remember later sitting down, like, how the fuck I ain't die? Like, I was still confused, like.
To this day, is that
even still to this day, bro, like, cause I swear I feel like my son could have caught a body under them circumstances, bro. Like.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
you saying they fumbled the hit. That's kind of what Dutch said. They fumbled
like
that bitch.
They blew the top off of that one. I ain't gonna lie, that was their chance to go all the way up. I ain't gonna lie, that was their chance to become legendary. They wasn't big enough to do the job.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
For real though.
I swear to God, that was their chance to become the greatest, and they missed it.
Damn. So how you get to the hospital? Can I ask you that?
So when I took off out of the car, I ran to like it was like a complex neighborhood, and I ran to somebody's door, and I knocked on it, and my leg was basically kind of hanging, and when I knocked on it, a dad, like a 40 in his late 40s, probably early 50s, he answered
What was
the
their
door.
ethnicity, if you don't mind me
They
asking?
was black.
Okay.
And that's the thing I like about Atlanta, like everybody is black, it seems, you know what I'm saying? So they got that southern hospitality, a lot of them.
Yeah.
And when I knocked on their door, I said, man, I've been shot. You know what I'm saying? I told them that, and they seen my leg, and he opened the doors, him and his son. His son was like a young bull, like probably 10.
Damn.
And he let me in, he tried to even help me, like he had to bandage it up.
Let you in the crib bloody, G.
Let me in the crib and everything, man.
That's
And I can't remember if I even had my phone. I think I had to make a call to one of them off one of their phones, and like I had to remember one of the guys' number, get to his number, and then call folks. Called them, got phone them, told them where I was at, and they dropped the low.
Damn.
And they came and picked me up, and they seen my leg and shit, and they took me to the hospital. That's how phone them got back up with me and shit, cause I was still in the complex. I just wasn't where they shot me at. So they picked me up from right then, and they took me to the hospital.
Was that your only time being shot in life?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was my only time being shot. That whole night, man, was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, man. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that night was fucked up.
So, damn, I want to ask you.
I swear to God, that night, is the one reason I never have a problem with a gay person, like.
Y'all got into it with a fag and they tweet or something?
No, I had to, like, I got into a situation, like, well, all right, so after I got shot,
somebody helped you, that was...
When I got shot, somebody helped me. I had got shot, went to the hospital. Straight from the hospital, they took me to the, police station. Because even though I got shot, I guess they had to do their due diligence. They said they found more than one shell casing from one gun. So they knew it was a shootout or multiple people shooting.
Right.
So they had to do their due diligence and investigate me. So once they was done with that,
they handcuffed you to the bed and all that? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So,
talk about it, my fault.
They, when they did that, after I got out of there, I didn't have my phone. So the only place we knew to go back to, well, they only played my part in the body. The only place the police was gonna take us back to was the hospital. They weren't dropping us off nowhere else, so they took us back to the hospital. So now at this point, when I get back to the hospital, get back to the phone, none of the guys answer their phones. And they all doing this on purpose, but it's not because of bad reason. It's just because it's too much going on.
Yeah,
it's a lot right now. They ain't even trying to
You
talk.
want to ask your phone.
Yeah, it's a lot
go
going on.
Yeah.
So like they think I'm calling, phoning them, my cousin that was in the car with me, and nobody answering, folks.
Yeah.
So on phone them after that, it was late as hell in the morning when I got out though. It was probably like 3, 4 in the morning. So I remember being in the hospital and I'm thinking like, man, nobody answering the phone, we just finna go there. You know what I'm saying? We just finna go there. For I knew I put it in my maps and shit. I'm like, we finna go there. But when I got shot, I don't really remember being like, no. I don't know if Uber existed in 2016. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we weren't using that shit.
I'm not sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I ain't know what the fuck Uber was, and I wasn't calling no cab at 4 in the morning to go all the way to Covington, folk. I got shot on the east side, folk. I had to go to Covington, folk. And if anybody from down south watching this, y'all know how fucking far that is, folk. That shit is so fucking far. And I went to the hospital probably somewhere in DeKalb County or something, man. Going all the way to fucking Covington, bro, that shit a 40-minute drive, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So it's like I ain't know no way to get there. And I was sitting there and shit, and there was some dudes and shit, they was right there, man, and they like, man, y'all need help. They offered to like get me and my cousins, folk, to the low.
Right. The whole time it was some people that
they
certain lifestyle where it's like you ain't judging them no more. Because they people too.
Yeah, they was too black. Yeah, and bro, like I'm shot, bro. These niggas don't know me from a can of paint, folk. And on BD, like they wasn't gonna try me on BD. They wasn't even giving like, oh, you know, they wasn't giving like just cause they gay, they like every nigga. You know what I'm saying? They probably just really and I had some blues on me for instantly. Gave him a 24. I might have saved some money. I ain't gonna lie, cause $20 to go to from where I was at the Covington might have been a steal. I ain't gonna lie. Man, they took me there, dropped us right off in front of the crib, folks, on steed. And I just remembered that one day, like, man, folks, they ain't have to do that. I don't know how the fuck I was gonna get all the way out here. That shit was gonna cost me $100, folks.
Facts though, yeah.
I'm just like, remember that shit? That shit stuck with me, dog.
Nah, that's real though. That's one thing, like I say, I don't want to keep like tune your horn, but you just a genuine person, how you coming. I ain't gonna lie, every time when I talk to you, the shit you be saying is like, it give like...
Yeah, I'm gonna give them motherfuckers they credit, even the gay people. They helped me out that day, bro. That was the worst day of my life.
It's just genuine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't even, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
They treated me that day, man. Damn.